Hello, dear viewer. I am leesusss. Be happy. Be well, John Spartan. Look at this. Look, it's nearly full. It's been going very well. It keeps chunking away the old sacrificial bee altar thing. Now, last couple of episodes, several episodes probably, I was messing around a lot with my hole, my power hole. But this time I think we should probably do something with the bees. Remember them little stripy fellas? Like to sting people? Yeah, we should do something with the bees. So, I've lost track slightly of what I was doing, what I've shown you and what I haven't shown you now. So we'll try and do some catch-ups as far as that goes. Remember these things? Magical apiaries. Don't work properly, do they? There we go. What I was using them for, I'm just using them to produce the spare resources that are needed for the breeding thing. You know, produce X thousand production of these ones here. So there you go. Every time it gets a little bit closer. I just have to manually put the frames back in there. But that's okay. I don't mind doing that. It's just for this. It's just something I do when I wander over every now and then. Is the stringy comb done? Nearly done. 93%, pretty good. I'm sure there's one for this as well, for the pollen clusters. There is, get in there. So every now and then I do that. And because they've got higher production than the normal apiaries, and they're not using up a space in the industrial ones, you know, they're doing stuff. See, they're going. Also over here, from what I've changed, you might remember before that I had some problems with the frames. It flagged up when I... See, there's a gap here, see? It flagged up when I was looking at these and trying to feed frames in, but I found that there were gaps. It wasn't always pumping the frames out. It's doing it now. I don't know why it's doing it now. Let's just put one in anyway. It should just work. It just takes a while to catch up. So, what happens, you might remember that I had over here, I had my frame production here, and I had the frames being stored in a chest here and then being pumped out using the conduits to the different apiaries. And it wasn't really working properly. And I think this one's actually empty. That's where I have my oily bees. The problem was, it's an empty one here as well. It takes time to catch up. I think it was a matter of distance. So when you have a node down here, like this one here, if you can look, it's searching in the nearby coordinates for somewhere to feed the items into. The items it's got in its inventory. Look, it's looking for viable inventories it can put stuff into. And I've moved this over here so it's more central. So this is the distribution box. So this chest here receives all the frames that are produced here and then sent out from here. But I think even this isn't quite central enough. I think there's a limit on how far the node can see. Maybe I can upgrade that. That's a possibility. But for now, some of them keep getting missed. And I think what I might need to do... See, another one missed again. I think I need to put a succession of boxes. So I need stop points. So if I put another one of these chests over here, as well as feeding out to the apiaries, as long as it isn't too far away, this node can feed out to another chest here, and then anything in this chest here can be fed out again by the nodes into these ones here. Is this the best use of my resources? I don't know. Possibly not, but I don't have to use nodes to do that. I can use other pipes, but it might be necessary to keep this working. I tried to keep them all grouped together. Well, this one seems to be okay, but that one got one missed. If I take one out of here, let's see what happens if this one gets replaced. I also had a bit of a crisis with tin as well. Tin up until now had not been a big demand on my time. It was on my time. What do I mean by that? I don't know. my mouth. Is it even my mouth? Does it even listen to what I wanted to say? Probably not. Come on, replace this one. Prove to me that I know what I'm doing here. Tin has not been a big demand. It's really reused. There we go. So you're close enough. Yeah. So it's like a. It's that sort of radius. So beyond about that, I need another chest. Okay, fine. Now I know. I'll do that later, off screen. tin has not been a demand. It's only really been used a lot in making bronze. So copper was the big demand for a long time. I've got multiple copper hives. In fact, I had like 3 to 1 or 3 to 2 copper to tin bees. But it's now, I think, with all the machines I made recently, it used up a lot. So I actually want to make some more machines, and I can't because I haven't got enough tin. So I'm making another stanum bee over here. Not very exciting, but just keeping you informed of what's going on. In fact, it should be. I was forcing another one through. Iron is not a big demand right now, so I was thinking maybe I don't need to do much iron. Here we go, I'm making a new one, see? But let's sacrifice this lot. I know if I take the ferret bees out now, they'll just. I will suddenly have a massive demand for it. Probably when I start doing the Britannia stuff up there. But there we go. What else? The alveories. Is this full? Nearly. God damn it. I'm not making sticks again over here, am I? Good, okay. Just useless scented casings I don't actually need. It feels like a waste if I don't do anything with it, though. Alveories. What a pain in the backside. What an absolute pain in the backside. Okay, so here's the issue with alveories. I've got them both down now. Which is that, yeah, they've got very high production. However, they have another demand that they don't keep revealed to you. First of all, these things are making expensive to make. We know that. The frame houses are very expensive to make, especially in the bronze and everything else. But also, oh my god, do they use a lot of frames? They are seriously frame hungry. So they produce at 3 times the rate, but they also use frames up about 3 times the rate. If you do one run of a bee in here, and in fact what I was doing in here was I'm trying to get the milky combs and everything. I think it's milky ones only the ones I need for this quest here. Yeah, wheat. Oh, maybe I've still got to do some wheaten ones as well. Anyway, I'm using this to produce more. Milky? There we go, only 2%. Yeah, I need much more of those. Anyway, it's empty already. It eats the frames at an extraordinary rate. So I should really have a system here where I'm pumping maybe these frames into here. Maybe that's a good idea because, I mean, I'm producing a lot of frames. I can potentially produce huge numbers of frames, and I'm not really using as many as I could be. But I'd need to for this, and I need to have a pump system where I'm pumping into every one of these. I don't know. Where we can get a visual example of how that's working, because I can't be running over here all the time and doing this. I mean, if you use they were telling us about making the treated frames, but you'd use so much seed oil. You'd have to have, I don't know, a good number of farms running to be able to do the. Oh, I picked up the right number. Or did I? No, I'm missing a couple. Yeah, missing 2. Yeah, you'd have to have a couple of farms running just to produce enough. Hello, butterfly. Enough seed oil to be able to run even one of these. Because oh my god, they're hungry. So hungry indeed. So it's all right, but you know, I guess I can automate it as well. I mean, this is fast. Look, there's more out already, but I don't know. It's eating into it already. Yeah. So I'm not very happy with the alveories at all. Extremely expensive to make, unless you're digging up the resources to make these things, and then extremely hungry in other resources as well. Not good. Not good at all. Are these getting replaced now, by the way? They should be. Is this system broken again? I mean, it's really frustrating me now. It's just a bit slow producing them. I guess I could have 2 work tables working, couldn't I? It'll be fine. They don't usually use them that fast. Again, I think this will be a pinch point as well. I think if I had this, I think this would be using them up faster than the system I've got currently would produce them. Never mind. Okay, so that's working. Farm's fine. This place is still covered in slime. There's tons of Britannia petals, which is nice. Not all of them as useful as other ones. This is empty. Okay, so loads of diamonds. What we're on now, then, I'm not going to do anything with the whole of power, the basement of power for now. What I'm going to do is we're going to do something with the supernatural ones. Okay, you're nearly ready. Now, you might remember last time that I accidentally, on purpose, accidentally made the wrong bee. I was supposed to make an earthen bee. Feathers. But I accidentally made a windy bee instead. No, not by accident at all. It was totally on purpose. Where's the thing? I can hand this one in there anyway. Because this one, the feathers one, we haven't been able to get through for a long time. There you go. Yeah, only went to 64. That's fine. What else can we do here, by the way, now? What else? Can we do anything else now? I think feathers just it's a little glitch. Blaze rods? I thought I was doing that. Have I not got a load of blaze rods? I thought I made a load of blaze rods. I remember I had the blaze bees running before. Oh, 62! Bumholes. We'll have to run the hell bees again for a little while. Until ones it want. Make glow rods. That's frustrating. Right, off for a quick sleep. Just wondering as well. Ooh. Now, in some mod packs, you can make spawn eggs fairly simply. And you start, I think, with a chicken one and you work on from there. Where's spawn chicken? What I'm thinking of is you use a feather to do it. Ah, it's not letting me do it, look, see? It's not available. Well, fair enough, that's a bit cheaty. I was just thinking if I could use the feathers, I could, when am I going to keep the feathers? I could use the feathers to do that. It doesn't matter, though. It's fine, doesn't matter. Right. So, I need to make the earthen... See, I made the windy one by accident. I need to make the earthen bee. Be quiet. Blitz. Stupid thing. So that's a combination of supernatural and ethereal. I say supernatural and ethereal will make a number of other elemental, like the Greek elements type thing, you know, earth, wind, fire, that sort of thing. They'll make those ones. And I say I accidentally clicked on the windy one last time. So what I need is the supernatural over here. Now the trouble is the supernatural one. First of all, let's let her run to completion. I need to use up the princess again, and I haven't got any spare ones. So we need to force. This is what's slow about this. I want the other bee types, like the whatever the equivalent, the fiery ones and the other ones are. But to do that, I have to keep making supernatural princesses, which is a bit slow. So what we're gonna do though anyway, we're gonna drive. We'll find another generic bee and force that to become another supernatural one. Let's go to the store. Let's buy a forest one. Okay. And we'll dump the drone in here. We don't need the forest drone. The forest princess, we'll take her over here. And when this one finishes, we'll stick her in and force a bit to become a supernatural queen. Okay, so this is done. So there's a supernatural princess. Why are you not going into there? Oh, because of the automation's not in there, isn't it? Okay, lifespan. Goodo. Right. So let's go over to the Mutatron. And I think I already have an ethereal one in there. Okay, this should be it. Chaotic, earthen, windy, watery, and fiery. Okay, so we want the earthen one. Don't click the wrong thing this time, you damn fool. Earthen. Now, so the earthen one, I presume, has got fairly standard stats, so she'll produce a couple of drones at a time. But let's see if she's got any special requirements. Normal, normal, normal. There's the earthy comb. And the earthy comb, what does an earthy comb do? Earthy. Ooh. Where's the earthy comb? I've had this before where you... Yeah, I've had this before where the comb's on... always found. I don't know why that is. Oh, I'm not going to try and find it in this light. Am I decomposed comb? These are all the coloured ones. Shadow comb. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why sometimes the combs aren't visible in here. They exist in the game, but for some reason too many items doesn't pick them up, and I don't know why. I'm not going to find it in there. It doesn't matter. We can spin one down a bit and find out what it does. But on from here, we need to combine it with a botanic to make something else. I think. Be quiet. Nice, you zombies. Butting in. So an earthen plus a botanic gives you a blossom. So we need to drive. So standard stuff. We need to make a whole lot of earthen drones, or another earthen princess, and we'll combine it with the absolute ton of botanic drones that we have to make a blossom. We're getting there. Getting there. Nearly there. Okay, so we'll put her anyway. We'll put her over here. And just make her run as fast as possible. As usual. Production upgrades. We don't care about production upgrades. Are you happy? You happy? I'm glad. So glad. Nope, that's too many. Done. And now we wait. Of course we don't wait. We'll do something else. We're doing it. What else have I missed? I did have one video that went wrong, by the way, at one point. So you missed a couple of little bits, but nothing very major. I think maybe you missed the lapis bees being made. Nothing very exciting at all. What else have we got to do over here? We could do some more coloured bees. That's not very exciting. We could do... Where's the lapis? Yeah, I've done the lapis. What else have we got over here? Silver's done. Emeralds. How do you make an emerald bee? An esmeraldy. I think you could have said an emerald bee. I don't think you'd have had to say esmeraldy. How do you make one of these then? Austere and argentum. What's an austere one? Now don't tell me about blimmin' modest and frugal. Oh god, this is a different tree, isn't it? Fiendish and modest makes frugal. Sort of makes some sense, doesn't it? Well, actually, while we're here, let's finish off the blaze rods. We nearly were there with the blaze rods. How do you get blaze rods again? Is it just the blaze bee? Is it as simple as that? A smouldering queen. I'm sure I've got one of those lying around somewhere. There you go. Easy to spot because it looks different. And yeah, it sets you on fire. We're used to that. Hellish. Right, let's go and see how the hell bees are doing anyway. I haven't seen them for a while. I keep thinking at some point they're gonna fill up their system and jam it with other stuff. I mean, they're over here. They're making tons of the Invar ones. There we go. See, it's starting to overflow slightly. Tons of glowstone dust. Now, hold on. The water's not too far away. Ow! Stupid damn bees. Okay. The damn things won't even go to sleep. That's the trouble. They won't even go to sleep at night time, so there's no point thinking about that. Okay. Now, that's that done. Let's get this lot out as well. Gotcha! Didn't set me on fire. Now, this is all automated under here, so if I do this wrong, I need to... If I dig this up, and I turn off this servo, then... Okay. We'll turn off these servos. Now, if I leave her to run in here, she's not happy. Why are you not happy? You need... Did I miss something on your requirements, madam? You need hellish. Needs flowers. I thought I'd left some flowers nearby. No, it's hostile. It was no. It wasn't about the flowers. It was about the hostile environment, wasn't it? That's what you didn't like. Was it one where you need normal humidity? Yeah. So so hellish. Let me do this in the morning.